Right. You gotta do your little bastard hands.
How old style pickup is killing your game? Take one.
Hey everybody, my name's Chris Alvino and I'm here with Beyond the Pickup. Today we're going to talk about how old style pickup is killing your game. Specifically, there's this concept of power dynamics in old pickup that everyone gets wrong. It's fucking up people's game and it gets people in their heads. Men are afraid to compliment women and they're afraid to tell women that they're hot. And the reason is that in old style pickup, it was viewed as you're giving away your power. Like, oh, I can't tell a woman she's hot because then I'm giving away my power and that's unattractive. See, that is only true if there's no real connection between you and a woman, right? So if there's no connection and you're hot, right? Then it's clear that you're giving up some shit because it's not real. It's like, you're so hot, baby. And there's no connection, so it's fake, so it doesn't work. So they were onto something where they're like, don't do it because it's bad, it's a turnoff. But they were right for the wrong reason. Like a lot of times when guys tell women that they're hot, it's fake. They're only telling women they're hot because they want to fuck them. It's not necessarily like a real compliment. Like they don't feel the compliment inside, like, wow, she's beautiful, oh my God. In my porn video, I talk a lot about how Rocco Siffredi, the porn star, he admires women, he loves women. Oh my God, she's so beautiful, the pussy's so beautiful.
You are the aroma of spring flowers that bloom in the spring.
Right? But it's not a line, it's genuine. It's like, wow, she is so gorgeous. And there's not a man on this fucking planet who would be like, Rocco just gave up all of his power. You know, he's one of the most aggressive sexual studs in the world. So, I mean, right there, that kind of throws the whole pickup theory out of the water. And you guys are like, but Chris, he's a porn star. Well, I do that everywhere, and it works for me everywhere, because when you're connected with a woman and you compliment a woman, it's real and they like it. The other thing is most of the time when you go and you flirt with a woman, like they know what's up. They know you're trying to get in their pants. So it's not like a big secret, right? It's not this big secret like, oh, she doesn't know I'm trying to pick her up. Like women know, they're not fucking stupid. If you're telling a woman she's hot and it's a line and there's no genuine connection, it's gonna fall flat. And women are gonna know it's a line and they're gonna be like, fuck you, man. You know, I hear that all the time. It's not genuine. So another situation is sometimes this comes from a really needy place. Like, oh my God, this woman's so hot. But it's got this undercurrent of she's so hot because she's above me, right? She's so hot, she's up here and I'm down here. Like, I'm not worthy.
We're not worthy!
I'm not worthy. That's also a big turnoff, right? So if you're gonna compliment a woman, it needs to be as equals. Like I'm a human being and you're a human being and we're both sexual human beings and I see you as this hot, hot, beautiful woman that I'm attracted to and we're on the same level, right? It's not like, oh my God, you're a goddess and I'm gonna worship you at your altar and here's my bank account and here you can take my balls in this little sack, in this knapsack. Like, you know, you still want to be a man and you still want to be like, oh, I'm a man and I stand firm in my ground and I see you as a beautiful woman and I appreciate you and you're fucking hot, right? And then that's different. That's totally different. There's another concept too that I play with all the time, and it's this concept that women love to turn their men on. So women, especially like submissive women, women love to please their daddies, right? And women with daddy issues love to please their daddies. Well, women love to please their man in the same way. If you start being seen as her man, then she wants to know that she's turning you on.
Do I make you horny, baby?
Right, and she feels good. And so, I always let women know that they're turning me on when I've established like a connection. Like when there's a connection, you feel maybe an emotional connection or a sexual connection. You've been talking for a while. You've established some rapport, and she's coming on to you, or you see that there's flirting going back and forth, right? You have this rapport. You have something built up. So when you've built up rapport, and you're starting to hook her, then if you let her know that she's turning you on, she's gonna get excited. It's a big turn on for her. Like she wants to please her man. And so you telling her that she's hot and she's turning you on then this is another way for her to feel good as a woman, to be like, oh, I'm pleasing my man. You know, it doesn't have to be like you're dating. Like I do this with like Tinder chicks all the time, where once I'm talking and I have rapport over Tinder, or if I'm doing cold approach and I have rapport over here and she's giggling and laughing, and they'll be like, you are turning me on so much. And they're like, wow. And even if they're on the fence, this still works because they're like, oh, I'm turning him on. I'm gonna think about that. Like I was on the fence, but now that I'm turning him on, maybe I should do it some more because I like this feeling. Like I like this feeling of knowing I'm attractive to another person. And that's how attraction works. This blanket statement of you should never compliment a woman is just, it's flat out wrong. I do it all the time with all the women I'm dating and fucking. And watch Rocco videos. He does it to all the women that he's doing brutal sexual acts to, you know, and they love it.
What's going on with you? You look every day more and more beautiful, more sexy. Turn around.
Thank you.
Oh, come on, Shona. You will make this place the best place in the world. My God. Sexy.
Right? So women love being complimented. You just got to do it the right way. You know, maybe if you're just beginning and you're a real nice guy and you have no sense of self, maybe it's good training to not compliment women for a while. Because you're like, I get lost in women so much, I need to take a break from it. But definitely come back to it, because it's one of the biggest tools in my arsenal as a pickup artist and as a seducer. Like, I love seducing women by telling them how much they turn me on. And in turn, they get turned on. So you don't want to neglect this skill. It's a very critical skill. If this was new for you, if this changed your mind about complimenting women and about letting women know that you're turned on, I want you to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you want to stay tuned for new video, new content, new courses, and new ebooks, then I want you to go to beyondthepickup.com. Follow me there. Thank you guys. Peace out.